Добрый day everybody, my name is Harat and in today's video we're gonna review something special. That's gonna be the very first Nerf Rival Blaster that I've ever bought. Obviously I had an experience shooting this specific blaster. This is the Adventure Force Liberator. It belongs to an exclusive brand that is owned by Walmart and it shoots these rival style rounds. Although I've noticed that the performance is slightly lower, we're gonna see the comparison in a couple of minutes. So the blaster itself came in this Echo style box. You can see that it's the official one because it has the Hasbro logo. It also says 14 plus, since this blaster is intended for older audiences. And let me tell you, it shoots pretty hard. It has like 20 more FPS than an average Nerf blaster that shoots elite style darts. Let's see how it looks. Oh yeah, this is the Nerf Rival Kronos. The full name is the Nerf Rival Kronos 18 in Roman numerals 500, and it's named after the ancient Greek god who had absolute control of time, carried a massive scythe, and he was the father to Zeus. He was basically an elder god of the golden age. Pretty epic. I went for the zombie strike looking skin. Obviously it's not officially named like this, but the similarity, this is the zombie strike jolt, is very noticeable. Overall characteristics of the blaster: it has built-in non-adjustable iron sights, and I must say that they are pretty useful. Perhaps this is the only blaster in my collection that has iron sights that you can actually aim with and hit the target. This is the latch that you open to load the rounds. Pretty snappy. It has these non-removable tactical rails that are made specifically for these exclusive Nerf Rival attachments. They are pretty rare nowadays. I must say, it has an indicator of whether the blaster has been primed or not, and a button to reset the slide in case you got any gems or malfunctions. It has one sling mount here, and perhaps the most interesting thing about this blaster is that it has a safety switch. Just imagine how powerful this blaster is that they had to put an actual safety switch. Yeah, works just fine. A very comfortable grip, sturdy design. Now, let me show you what else was in the package. So it comes with 5 rival rounds, which is the maximum capacity of this blaster, excuse me. And here we also have the instruction manual. Very professionally made, explains everything in detail and made in classic Nerf Rival aesthetics. Finding the blaster is pretty simple. All you have to do is open this latch, or you can prime the blaster first and then open it, doesn't matter. And then you can see how the internal magazine is opened, and all you have to do is load the rounds one by one, pretty similar to how you load this pump action shotgun. And it's very satisfying to do so. Absolutely love this. And now the only thing that is left to do is pushing the slide back. Aim and shoot. Yeah, that is a very loud sound. This is the kind of blaster that you would show to people who don't take Nerf seriously or consider it way too childish. Well, perhaps it was never meant to be taken seriously, but you get the point. For me, and I believe for plenty of other people, this is one of the things that is more than a hobby. And now that you've seen how this blaster fires, let's shoot some targets. But before we do so, let's actually compare the maximum range of an average Nerf blaster, in this case being the Nerf Zombie Strike Jolt, and the Nerf rival Kronos. The first one whistled for some reason. So as you could see, the Nerf Jolt could barely reach the end of the room, while the Nerf Kronos with its rival rounds powered in a straight line across the entire room, hitting the window like it was some kind of an airsoft pistol with a built-in hop-up unit. Now, as I promised, let's shoot some targets. I obviously could use these targets that came with the Nerf Jolt, and we actually used them in one of our previous videos, but since these specific images on the target are made of cardboard, I don't really want to use them, because I think that these targets weren't meant for this monster blaster. So let's go for something more disposable. Here we have a random sheet of paper and an empty box of candy. I don't know, maybe it could even catch the rival rounds if we're lucky. Let's also make it look slightly more tactical. Nice. Now let's aim down the sights. Ah, the signature sound. Almost. Ah, nicked it. Okay, one more. Got it. Now let's go for the box of candy. Feel like it's gonna be slightly harder this time. I don't know why. Miss. Can I aim better? Ooh, wow. That was so satisfying. Hit. And the last round. Like a boss. And now, as I promised, let's also compare the Nerf rival Kronos to this blaster in particular, the Adventure Force Liberator. To load it, you simply pull the pump back, open this trapdoor, and just like the Kronos, load the rounds one by one. Then you just close it. Push the pump back. Also, you gotta hold this trigger safety in order to fire. It has a flip up side, but once again, not very useful. Now, the range It's just not on par. Kinda hitting it. Let's see if we can hit the piece of paper. No, not really. Yeah, so you can actually hit the targets. It's rather accurate, sorta, but still, I can only aim blindly with this thing. And if you wanna see my full review on this blaster, you can go to my Instagram page. I'll include the link in the description. So this was my review of the Nerf Kronos, featuring the Nerf Jolt and the Adventure Force Liberator. Thank you for watching until the very end. Subscribe for more foam blaster reviews. As usual, have a wonderful day, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Slava Ukraine!